1997 after the
First
tragic
mo.
death of their
Wow,
mother.
galing.
The heartbreaking videos also show that for Harry and Meghan in the future.
It'll be a busy next
Hi.
8 days. Let's bring in our colleague Issa Suarez, who is in Edinburgh with. Good morning, Becky. Well, today begins really the Queen's last journey, great last journey as King Charles always at Balmoral, and then she will be really an opportunity for those who have served the Queen for so many years to pay their last. Past where I am, the Royal Mile. So giving people the time to so many have stories to tell how they would bump into her as she walked those beautiful highlands. From there, she would go often will go past the city.
Wow, good mo.
Right here to pass the Royal
Wow.
Mile. Of course, as you can see, Becky, it is empty. Everyone's getting ready. The palace of Holyrood line for the nine Scots in the last 24 hours. In the next 24 hours, Becky. Issa, many will say that it was fitting that the Queen died in Scotland, given her relationship with the country and how she felt about the people of Scotland. Just explain. Well, the Queen, as you well know, particularly those who live in Balmoral, where I've been for the last couple of days, they see the Queen very much as a friend and as a neighbour. Balmoral was a summer residence for the monarchy for many, many years, even before the Queen, for Queen Victoria, in Victoria's time, in fact. And they have many wonderful memories. King Charles as well having many wonderful memories of Scotland and indeed of Balmoral. It's where the Queen could really be herself, where she could walk her corgis, drive her Land Rover, and meet locals. In fact, I met one gentleman who owns a shop, a butcher, and who said he would often see the Queen as well as King Charles III coming into his shop. So there's a lot of love, not just in Balmoral, may I add, but also here in Edinburgh for a Queen and for this monarchy who have, where just been so close, of course, Scotland to their hearts. Now, even having said that, Becky, there are polls that I've seen in the last year that say about 45% of people so are pro-monarchy, but even those who are anti-monarchy have a deep love and affection for the Queen. It will be interesting to see whether that transcends, whether that continuity can pass on, of course, to King Charles III, Becky. Yeah, that's the important point here, isn't it? Let's bring back Kate. Just how significant will these next 8 days worth of events and moments be for the new King Charles
Dalawa pala.
Kate? And is it clear at this
I
point
didn't
what sort
know
of
that.
role he will play in heading up this firm, as it's known, going
Dalawa na
forward?
ito, no?
Sapay.
Next moments, these next days are so significant for Charles. We are in a period of mourning for the Queen. Britain really has been in shock since Thursday, but at the same time we are all looking to the King to provide a seamless transition. And so far, with his address to the nation after his mother's death, by which he made it very clear he wants to follow in her tradition of service, her constitutional duty. He wants to really do what she has done. That's what he's been repeating. And that, I think, people have found very reassuring. He's the oldest person ever to...
Oh, nilagay mo na.
He wouldn't be politically neutral. He's made it clear.
Hindi putik na.
His opinion ratings are usually very low, kind of under 50%. They are soaring. So he's in a very good position.
Panalo ka pa rin.
But I do think that people are going to start
Kasi you got...
asking quite big questions of him.
You got how many?
Quickly. And just as Issa was saying here, the Scottish referendum could possibly be on the cards. And certainly, as you were discussing earlier, other countries in which the monarch is head of state, such as Australia, such
Wow, it's a trap.
to whether or not they wish to become republic. So Charles has big challenges ahead, as well as the recession, the economic crisis.
Okay, sige, gait.
In this country. And this is really the big
Wow,
test.
dapat dito ko pala siya nilagay.
He remembered of him
Wow.
forever. In the same way that the Queen's early days,
Okay.
coming back from Kenya, being pitched into it at age 25, they always shaped her reign. this is his moment to prove he can provide that continuity. So all the weight is on him.
Absolutely. Kate Williams and Issa Suarez, thank you both. I'll have more from London in a few moments. First, let's hand you over to Alison Karzik, who is in New York. For you, Alison.
Hi, Becky. Thanks very much. Ukrainian
Wow.
backed up
It's a trap and I do trap.
taken from Russia. Details on what
Okay.
an embarrassing defeat for Moscow.
You win?
Four.
Okay, next.
One na.
One. One game.
1-0.
1-0. Wow. Nice move. Okay.
Ba ang kalaban mo, no, champion ng Ateneo, kalaban Lasal.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Around Europe, that the competitive situation is shifting away from fossil fuels and into renewables and into more nuclear power. So you can see that there's a lot of innovation going on around the fossil-free technologies, and you can also clearly see that the customer demand is shifting. And today I think we can see that companies and customers are actually moving much faster than nations or global initiatives. So I think that this is a business strategy for us. It's not a sustainability strategy first and foremost. It's a business strategy and it is sustainable. But we can clearly see that through this transformation, we are actually getting increasingly competitive.
Yun lang naman pwede kainin.
Ha?
Yun lang naman.
Teka lang. Oh,
Ayaw kainin.
teka. Oh, ayaw ko siya kainin. I don't want to eat.
Hindi. Hindi naman dando yun.
Ha?
Hindi naman dando yun.
Hindi. It's up to you if you're gonna eat or not.
Ba?
Oh, here, oh. Oh.
Oh.
1, 2.
Tayo nung hindi ko napansin yun eh.
Okay.
Patay. Patay. Binigay ko. Libre yung puta naman eh. Eh? Ay, ano ka? Nakakalimutan ko.
Pahingi ako isa, patong.
Nakakalimutan ko.
Hindi mo hinarangan eh.
Hindi ako nag-iisip. Oh.
Wow! Kain niya, ah. Dalawa. Ba, kinain din niya.
Eh, kain. Wala kang mandaan doon. Ba? Meron pala siya na. Wala na. Mandaan na niya.
Damang laro pala to?
Welcome back.
Huh?
I'm Alison
Dama
Karzik.
tawag
In
yun.
Ukraine,
Ah,
the last
dama.
operating reactor at the Zaporizhzhia
So, dama
nuclear
na ako.
plant has been shut down after it had been reconnected to the Ukrainian energy grid. This, according to Ukraine's nuclear agency. It says the reactor is using its own energy to power cooling systems. Russia has held the plant since March, but it remains staffed by Ukrainian operators. The International Atomic Energy Agency said last Tuesday shelling damaged a backup power line supplying the plant. News from the nuclear plant comes as Ukraine claims major gains against Russian forces near Kharkiv. Ukrainian troops on Saturday rolled into Izium, driving out Kremlin forces after more than 5 months of occupation. This could be the most significant defeat for Moscow since the battle for Kyiv. CNN's Melissa Bell reports from Poltava, southwest of Kharkiv.
More gains for Ukrainian forces as they seek to move eastwards in that eastern offensive that began earlier this week. It was on August 29th. They began a counteroffensive around the Kherson region in the south of the country, but it was the one that came afterwards that appears to have taken Russian forces by surprise, with gains that have seen the towns of Kupiansk and Izium, which had been an important military hub for Russian forces, retaken by Ukrainian soldiers. And what we've been seeing over the course of the day, once again, images being posted on social media by soldiers, not just showing what they're being confronted with as they come in, people greeting them and welcoming them as liberators, but of course the Ukrainian flags being placed once again on the rooftops of all those villages and towns as they get retaken. President Zelensky has spoken on Saturday night, as he does every evening, speaking of the fact that he says some 2,000 square kilometers of land have now been recaptured by Ukrainian forces, and urging Russian forces once again to head back. We've been hearing reports that a lot of the captures have happened in the east, specifically with remarkable little resistance. The Russian Ministry of Defense, for the first time, acknowledging some of the Ukrainian advances, but explaining that the retreat from Izium had been strategic, suggesting that Russian forces were going back further south to the Donetsk region in order to defend it. Melissa Bell, CNN, Poltava.
Ukraine's president is vowing his forces will keep advancing, saying they can't stop now. Volodymyr Zelensky says Russia's goal is to slowly consume Ukraine, using negotiations and lulls in the conflict to get stronger. Here's what he told Fareed Zakaria in this CNN exclusive.
You know that our goal is to deoccupy our whole territory. The main goal is deoccupation. We just cannot allow Russia to continue the same occupation that they started back in 2014. They are eating you piecemeal, bit by bit. A Russian cannibalism, I would call it this way. And I don't want to play this game. I don't like this. We will not be standing still. We will be slowly, gradually moving forward.
And you can watch the full interview with Ukrainian President Zelensky in just a few hours, coming up on Fareed Zakaria GPS. That starts at 1 p.m. in New York, 6 p.m. in London, only on CNN. Matthew Schmidt is an associate professor of national security and political science at the University of New Haven, and he joins me now. Thanks for your time today.
My pleasure.
You know, there had been a lot of talk about a pending counteroffensive. Now, in the past few days, we have seen things change dramatically. First, we were hearing